Hello everyone, this is InDesign04 tutorial. Let's start. Go to the file and open, and I want you to find your InDesign folder. There's a tutorial. Let's go to number 3 text folder, and I want you to open number 3 long text. Click open. Okay, so this is kind of long text and we will import it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the file in place, and there's long text. Click open, and if I just kind of click here, you will see that there's like a lot of text but doesn't import all. Okay, I'm gonna click and delete, and I want to import with the shift key, so that case you can import like many pages. File, place, and go to the long text, click open, and I want you to hold the shift key, and I want you to go this black cursor, go to the kind of white when you meet this corner and click. Okay, so now not only one page, there's like 12 pages imported. Okay, so when you place it with the shift key, it will be very useful when you imported not only the block or kind of several pages of the text. Okay, so this one is very useful too. Okay, and I want to teach you a little bit more kind of checking spelling and find and change, and some option you can find the Word, Microsoft Word too. Okay, so first one, what I want to do, I'm gonna go to edit and go to spelling, and I want you to check this dynamic spelling. So dynamic spelling, it's kind of similar as Microsoft Word, which something is a problem, it has kind of red underline will be show up. So I'm the T in type tool. Let me make it bigger. Okay. I'm this type tool, and I'm gonna click this almost and right click your mouse or control right click your mouse, and there's some suggestion. So I'm gonna click almost to change, and the acceptable, there's like a 2B, right? And right click, that suggestion looks good. And gradation, there's like a 2T, right? And right click and gradation. Okay, so I change, and there's a recognize, and right click, I'm gonna change with the recognize. Okay, so after you imported place in your text in the InDesign, you still need to check the spelling. So you can do that, and you can go to edit and find and change. Okay, so let's say if you want to find these 2 dashes, you will see that here next to the arise there's kind of two dashes, and you want to change it to, let me say, 2 dashes. Okay. And you want to change to, and there's hyphen and dashes, M dashes. So this is show up, and you want to change all. Click OK. There's a 5 replacement made. So like this, and I'm going to show find the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and let's say if I find taste. Okay, there's a taste, taste, taste. So let's say someone's name is wrong. You want to change everything, and let's say you can kind of type and you can kind of find, and then you can kind of change everything with, let's say, taste S. Let's say you're missing some of the S. Okay, and then you can change all everything. Or let's say it was name of the Maria, but you have to change it with the Jane. So you can put all the Maria and change the Jane. You can change everything. So this function will be similar as Microsoft Word, but you can still find the InDesign in the edit. So there's a spelling and find the next and find change. It's kind of useful tool. Okay, once you're done, and we can file, we can save as. So I want you to save as your name. So now you know that you are done with the tutorial. Save. And I also want to save as PDF. Okay, not the save as. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna go to the export and go to, this will be long text, your name, and I want to be audible PDF, and save, and high quality print export, because this one is much more easier to kind of look at it. Okay, so you see, you just kind of import it, but it has apply all the paragraph style which we learn later, and everything looks good. And then you will see that we correct some of the grammar, and then we also change it in 2 small dashes to M dashes. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now you can close it and go to the file and open. And I want you to open number 3 text magazine. Click open. So in the text magazine, you will see that we have a 20, 21, 23, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we have a 6 pages. Okay, 3 spread. So if you can check, there's kind of your pages. Okay, let's start. So I'm in the 2021. So if you can just kind of double click of the page 20 and 21 spread, and you will see that here. Okay, so there's a plus sign. It means you have a more text, and then this is a book, this is a magazine. I want to continue into the line. So I'm in this selection tool, and I want to click this plus sign. Okay, so if you kind of click 1 or 2 times, and you will see that now your cursor has a text. Okay, and I'm gonna come inside. You will see that there looks like kind of chain. Okay, and then you click, and there's a text. It's connected. It's a thread. So all the text is kind of connected as a thread. You might need to, this thread will be kind of continue 1 or 2 pages, maybe 3 or 4 pages. Okay, so when you see anything is a plus, it means there are more text is hidden. Okay, so let me show here too. So there's kind of plus sign. So let's say if I just make a bigger, there's like a 1 text is hidden here. So anything is a plus, it means there's more text. Okay, so this 2021 page, we learn how we can continue thread of the text. Okay, let's moving on. In 22, 23, look at that image. Let me command plus plus, it's make a bigger, kind of zoom in. Okay, I'm in the selection tool. I'm gonna select with this one, and this time I want to show text frame option. So in InDesign, it's very important you have a frame, text frame, and then there's a text. There's an image frame or object frame, and there's an inside image or object. Okay, so I'm selected this text frame, and I want you to go object. There's a text frame option. Command B, click. So there's a text frame option, and I want you to make sure you have a preview. Okay, so what I want to do, so there's a inset spacing. I want to have some of the spacing, so I want to change 0.05. When I enter, okay, I'm gonna come back again. So I'm gonna change with this one after you kind of type. This is preview, right? So it has that some of the padding and spacing. Okay, and I also want to change to the 2. So now we have the 2 column, and the gutter, it's a space between 2 columns. So I want to increase 0.5. So we have like more space in here. Okay, that looks good. So in text frame option, inside text frame, you can change about number of the column and size of a gutter, and you can also change the width, and you can also change about this spacing. Okay, click OK. So this one is done. Let's moving on to the right side. So here, that is kind of caption of this image. Okay, so I'm selected this text frame, and I'm gonna go to object and find the text frame option. Command a B as a boy. Okay, And this time I want to kind of show that here you see the kind of center, and there's kind of the bottom, it's kind of alignment. Okay, but we're gonna working on more like auto size. So sometimes when you have a text frame, and if you import it or place a text, you're not sure how much space you need it. So that time I'm gonna height only, so width is the same, but I want to start from here. So this top position will be fixed, and they will be automatically match the text frame height to the length of the text. Okay, so I'm gonna auto size height only. I want you to click into this tab, and I'm gonna show how it will work, and click OK. So let's say, oh, I don't need this text anymore. So if I just delete it, and you'll see that text frame is just become kind of a match to the any length of this text. Okay, so this 22, 23 pages we learn about text frame option. Okay, let's go to 24 and 25. So especially in this text, and you see that this kind of logo. Okay, so in here I want to show and how we can add a special character and some glimpse. Okay, so there's a leaf and motor, so this is kind of company, so I want to have some special character inserted. I'm the T as a type 2. Okay, and I'm gonna go to the type. I want to insert special character, and there's a symbol, there's a register trademark symbol. I'm gonna click. So there's a tiny, let me show the bigger. So there's like a tiny R special kind of symbol was added. Okay, let me go into the top. Okay, so there's like a 4 to 6 inches. Okay, so I don't like this, so I want to change with the M dashes. So I want to delete it, and I'm gonna go to type. I'm the T as type 2, and I want to have a hyphen and dashes. I want to have M dashes. You'll see that now I have M dashes. Okay, and now I'm gonna go to end of the paragraph. So here I'm the end of the paragraph, and I want to add and glimpse. It means like kind of any special character or kind of decoration. So I'm gonna go to the type tool, and there's like a glimpse, and I'm gonna click the glimpse, and I want you to find B as a bodoni and ornament. Okay, and my kind of cursor is here. So you just need to select any 3 you like. I'm gonna have a 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so I have a 3 clips. So if you are in the type 2 in T, and then your cursor is active, okay, so in the type you can add glimpse, and you can insert any special character, white space, or kind of break space. You can kind of add that. Okay, and let's moving on to this right side. Okay, so in Illustrator we already practiced about type on the path. You see that type was kind of following the shape of this circle. Okay, so here we want to practice. So in InDesign we only have, there's no point or area tool, because in InDesign there's only have a type frame, and then you need to put the type inside. So we only have a type tool, and we have a type on path tool. So let's go to the type tool. I'm gonna go inside. I need to select Command C. So I need to copy first, okay? And I need to change it to the type on the path tool. And you have to meet the path, and then you have to see that this plus sign and click. And you can see the cursor on the circle. Command V, you can paste this one. So this is kind of path type tool. It's similar to Illustrator. So everything looks good, and let's go to the file, save as, and this is number 3 text magazine, and your name, end of it, click save, and you need export. Okay, let's go to the export, and we're gonna auto PDF print, save, and you don't have to change anything, and make sure you need to check view PDF after exporting, and click OK. So now your page will be show up here. So you see that there's the text, threading text will be here. Let me see, 2 pages. Okay, so I want to kind of show the 2 pages here. Okay, that's a little bit kind of mess up. Okay. Okay, so here's kind of PDF of our kind of the book. Okay, so you will see the kind of continuous that threading, and then we change with this text frame option, and then we had, let me kind of zoom in. So we had this in the M dashes, we have a glimpse, and we have this register kind of special mark. Okay, this is end of tutorial.